So we out here walking. It's roughly 8:30 in the morning. It's already hot. So I'm gonna see how long I can go. And let's see if we can make this a habit. I've been noticing lately that I've been getting really stiff. I mean, so stiff in the morning that I can't even bend down and put on my socks and shoes. So I gotta get movement going. Being home during this time, it's just been really hard. I mean, even though I'm building a gym, I haven't gone out there to use it. So we really gotta get moving. So today's day one. I'm just gonna walk. Hopefully I can keep it up. But I'm not gonna post this until I've done more than one day. So let's see what we got going on. All right, 10 minutes in. Whew, I'm feeling it. Just went straight up an incline. Sun is beating down. Whew. I gotta had these. That's so random. Just on the sidewalk, a big behind turtle. Not scared of a turtle, but had that been a snake. What's up, people? So we back out here in the gym again. I've got some things that came in, as you can see over here, and we need to get them put up. Now I'm not gonna open everything today because a lot of it I don't have places to put it, or I don't have the rest of the parts to go with it. But let's go ahead and get that started. So I don't even know what day this is in the video sequence and all, but I haven't really been out here in the garage doing much of anything. I haven't really wanted to pick up the camera and film. There's a lot going on in society, in the world today, and I just didn't feel like coming and making a video. I have a 19-year-old son, and he's a young black man. And with things going on today, it's always been very concerning, but it's more real and real every day. So I did not want to film a video, and I just wasn't in the mood to film a video. But I had to get up and do something because I was going a little stir crazy in the house, and this stuff's been sitting here. So yeah, that's that. But I have done some things, some updates in the gym since then. Nothing over here has pretty much changed. Nothing over here has changed. We saw the boxing center last time being put together. But what I did was I did hang up my nunchucks. I did hang up some practice nunchucks, my Joes for like stick fighting. All right, so over here in this corner, we have the battle ropes. This is a great conditioning piece of equipment. So they're hung and mounted. Over here, this is like a rope, jump rope. It's not that long. It's about probably, I would say, 12 to 15 feet at the most. You can jump rope with it. It is a killer. And over here, you can see I just put up my staff. Now that's for, in case you guys didn't know, I have done martial arts ever since I was 6 years old, up until the time I was 18, took a little bit of a hiatus, went back to it again, and since have taken a hiatus. But this is for when I practice. This is a striking pad. Somebody can actually hold this, and I can kick them, punch them, or whatever, and they don't have to worry about taking the full impact. Over here, we did finally hang up my cross symmetry bands. They are color coded. So this one's 7 pounds of resistance. This one's 15. I'm gonna get a yellow one, it's 10, and then I'm gonna get the next couple that are a little bit higher. But they are put up on the wall. You have the exercises right there. So we have done some things, you know, just not a lot. Over here in this corner, I hung up all my bands, all my elastic bands. We have the normal, you know, the ones like this. And then you also have the ones with handles. And then up above the door, because you know this is the gym, and then as you go into the house to get change, you go into the locker room. So I found that sign at Hobby Lobby. But today, what I got going on is this right here, and that is from Rogue. It is a pull-up bar, and we're gonna hang it from somewhere here in the ceiling. It's really hard to still find equipment nowadays. Everything's still sold out. You can't really get stuff on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist without it being price gouged. And I would have bought the mats by now, but daggone, home ownership sucks. So I have a lawn, so I went and bought a lawnmower. Those things are not cheap to get a good quality one. That's a Honda one. I also bought a string trimmer. I've always called it a weed whacker for going up all around the edges. And then of course, we got to clean up all the shavings, so we got a blower. It's also good for the garage, so I can blow out the garage. But that right there was enough money to get my mats. But priorities. So I don't have the mats yet, but they're coming soon. Everything in due time, can't do everything at once. I'm working on a budget. All right, enough talking, let's go ahead and get started. It is hot as heck in this garage. It's about 90 degrees today, and with the humidity, it's probably feeling about 96, 97. So it is hot, and pretty soon here, I'm gonna be all sweaty. So this is going to be mounted to the ceiling, and then I have two spots right here where I can put the pull-up bar. So depending on how low I want it to hang down, that's where I'll put the bar. What up, people? It is the next day. We finished late last night doing the pull-up bar. It is a pain in the behind to do. The way the joists run up in the attic, they run, horizontally, vertically, then they kind of start going on a 45-degree angle. So what seemed like it should have been real easy was actually quite difficult. It was a lot of going up and down the ladders, moving it, going and checking up in the crawl space to make sure that we were not coming on the side, of the wood, or it was just a lot of work. So after we finished that, and my nephew, big shout out, he helped me a lot. I was up in the crawl space. My nephew was up in the crawl space. And the ladder was right here, and I was going back up, and I had a 2x6 piece of wood. When we were drilling, we came up on the side of the 2x4 a couple times, and so I was going to brace it with another piece of wood, and I'm all the way at the top. Yeah, this story isn't gonna be a good one. I was all the way at the top of the ladder, which is about 8 feet. The ceiling's about 9.5 feet, and the ladder gave way. And when I mean it gave way, that thing started rocking. And I tried to get my balance back, and I couldn't. I grabbed on to whatever I could up top, which were these trim pieces. As you can see, they're not flush anymore. And I grabbed onto that. And then I tried to swing and grab onto the top of the garage door, and the ladder completely was going this way. And so the ladder fell into the recumbent bike, and it was just like my body was going whoosh, 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 you know. And yeah, I got pretty jacked up. I don't know if you can see on my arm there, there's some bruising there. I got on my knee. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Can you see that? There's a big old knot right here. It's black and blue there. Over here, black and blue there, abrasions. And as I was coming down, the ladder fell on the bike. And, you know, as you can see, kind of tore the bike up a little bit. It's cosmetic. You know, you can see all the carnage. You know, as I was swinging back and forth, it was kind of like taking some of the momentum out of the fall, so I wasn't hitting the ground straight. I was kind of going here and then try to come back, grab that, and then as I started laying down this way, all those years of my martial arts training started to pay off. It literally paid off. Hold on. This camera I'm holding, everything feels heavy. All those years of martial arts training started to pay off because it's like quick reactionary skills, right? I quickly grabbed for the top. I quickly like saw this as something I could grab as the ladder gave way, and I was definitely going to go down to the ground. When you learn in karate as you're rolling, you know, or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, whatever, a lot of it is you tuck your head, you tuck your shoulder, and you kind of roll that way. And that's what I did as I landed right here. I tucked my shoulder, I landed, and I landed all right here on my low back, low on my shoulders. So I'm pretty sore, but I did not hit my head. I did not sustain a concussion. And after I got back up and I told everybody I was okay, like I'm okay. I'm not seriously hurt, like to the point where I need to go to the ER. I looked at the camera and I forgot. I just turned it off because we had just finished securing the pull-up bar. But I didn't get it on camera, and I'm not going to do it again. But let me show you what the ladder looks like, because it's ridiculous. I will never again buy an aluminum ladder. Never. It's just not sturdy enough. Aluminum bends really easy. So when I go to buy another ladder, it's going to be a fiberglass one. But this is what the ladder looks like. As you can see, the foot totally bent. Now, normally this ladder lines up where it's perfectly straight, where this piece lines up right here, but it is totally bent out that way. And then over, you can just see how it's going that way. So mind you, I was at the very top of the ladder. The ladder starts to go this way. I'm trying to kick it back that way. And it's just completely as if thank God, thank God not, it wasn't seriously injured to the point where I needed to go to the ER, but this gym is gonna be the death of me one way or another. I'm gonna get this thing built. So that's what happened. So if you're not accustomed to being on ladders, always have a spotter. Don't ever get an aluminum ladder. They're not quality. Just be careful when getting on an aluminum ladder. If you have one, be careful. Always make sure someone's gonna spot you. If you're thinking about getting a ladder, do not get an aluminum one. Get a fiberglass one. Spend a couple more bucks and get that one, because it could have been worse. Yeah. I'm pretty bruised up. My back is getting really tight. And for all y'all who didn't know, I already have back issues. I was in a car accident a couple years, so I suffered some herniated disc, and it's permanent damage. They're never going to be fully back in, so this doesn't help. But last night I had them go to the store and we got like about 6 bags of ice, threw it in the tub, and I took an ice bath. So cold, so cold. But I think that helped keep some of the swelling down and the bruising down. But yeah, so I've been taking it pretty easy, resting up, and just, you know, just taking it easy. Well, that's the end of my story, y'all, and I'm sticking to it. As of now, the last video I posted on the home boxing gym update, that video has over 2,000 views, so thank you for those who watched it. We did hit 10,000 subscribers, so thank you all who continue to watch my videos, who chime in and comment. I really appreciate it. We're at, I think, like 10,140, 50. So thank you, I appreciate you. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that when I do post content, you are updated and notified and you can be a part of the fam. If you like this video so far, you like this content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really does help. It helps the video get seen by more people. And you know, it shows me if I'm on the right track or not. And lastly, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will try and answer every single one of them. Other than that, people, you know what I say. I thought something was crawling up in here. Stay focused, stay positive, and keep it moving. I will see you in the next one. Peace. I'm gonna go back in the house and lay down now. I just came out to do that quick update, but my body's really, yeah, it's really jacked. But the gym is, you know, gym is coming along. Gotta get rid of that. That ladder's going in the trash. Actually, no, I'm gonna take it back to Lowe's and say I want my money back. And they can throw it in the trash. All right, that's it, I'm out. Going back to the locker room.